Well, hello boys and girls, it's Miss Pridmore and this is my second manuscript or cursive writing lesson. You'll notice I've transitioned to notebook paper and I actually ordered pink notebook paper. This was one of my favorite things in grade school, was to order my favorite colors so that I just had something fun to write on, and especially when I was practicing writing. So I'll post the link so that you can order your own colorful notebook paper if you'd like, and it comes in a variety of colors. Okay, so let's begin. Earlier today I posted a video with just lowercase a's, and I wanted to show you, now that we're moved on to notebook paper, the difference between upper and lowercase a's, because they're almost identical. So for an uppercase A, and by the way, before I even begin that, you'll notice that I have my paper at a slant. Right? Here's straight, and now I've angled my paper a little bit. That's going to help me get that tilted look to my writing, right? So I want it always to be tilted toward the right. Yes? Okay. Now, that's going to be important when I'm making uppercase A's. So I'm going to go ahead and make a dot at the top of the line. Your uppercase A's when you're printing look like this, right? Well, in cursive or manuscript, they look like this. Like lowercase a's, except for they go all the way up to the top of the line. Do you understand? So now in print, your lowercase a's will look like this, right? In manuscript, your lowercase a's are still going to be lower or smaller than your uppercase a's, but they look almost identical in shape. So if you haven't transitioned before to notebook paper, you have to imagine that the dotted line is here, right? Now when you're writing uppercase a's, you're going to go right past that dotted line all the way to the top of the line, and your hook is going to come almost back up to the middle. But when you're writing lowercase a's, you start on that dotted line. You do not go above it. And again, your hook is still going to be almost to the top line, to the middle line, and that is what you're going to use to connect the next letter. Now, what makes manuscript or cursive writing unique is that you do not need to pick up your pen in between letters, your pen or your pencil. So Ms. Pridmore and her students often use friction pens because they're erasable, and I do think that they make cursive writing a little bit easier. Sometimes pencils are a little too coarse and it's hard to get that fluid motion when you're just learning. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to practice going back and forth between upper and lowercase a's without picking up my pen. Notice I'm holding my paper in place with my other hand. That's really important. As you're moving, you're not picking up your writing hand, so you have to keep your other hand in place to hold your paper still, okay? So here I go. I'm going to start with an uppercase A. And notice I don't pick up my pen. I'm going right into a lowercase a, uppercase A, lowercase a, uppercase A, lowercase a, uppercase A, lowercase a. Now, you typically will have a pointier uppercase A because typically when you use uppercase letters, they begin the word. So you would not have to connect your uppercase letter to after another letter. Does that make sense? So you would be able to start at the top and you don't have to trace back from a different letter. So I think for uppercase A, when you try to connect it one after the other like this, it does kind of skew the letter a bit, Maybe a better practice would be uppercase A to lowercase a. Then uppercase A to lowercase a. Uppercase A, lowercase a. Uppercase A, lowercase a. Okay? So you can go ahead and continue practicing that. I'm going to upload upper and lowercase B and C separately so that our videos are not too long. But enjoy, boys and girls, and I hope you're having a great spring break.